Hello! Last time we finished assembling the legs, the last major piece of the mechanoid horse. However, before putting them on, we need to make a mane out of the rubber bands. Take 10 rubber bands from the kit and insert them into slots in the neck of the horse. It helps to pull the rubber band on the sides to make it thinner while inserting it in the neck. It's a bit tricky with only 2 hands. After all of the rubber bands are in, cut them to give the impression of a flowing mane. It's so cute! Now it's time for the legs. For the right rear leg, there is a side piece that must be added first. After putting the leg on the main post, attach the side piece at both top and bottom. It seems easier than it is. Ed forgot to put a ring on the back post before adding the leg. Finally, attach the rightmost piece of the leg to the hip joint. To finish up, Ed adds a larger ring to the main post. For the front right leg, add 2 rings to the main post, then attach the leg, with the large hole going on the main post and the small hole attaching to the hip. Add a small ring to each hip joint to lock them in place. The long side piece is separate from the front leg. It should be added behind the leg. Now, flip the horse over and attach the left side legs. Legonath is back to see what trouble he can get into. Round and round he goes. Small rings need to be attached to the hip joints, which was missed earlier. Add a ring to the main post and then attach the left rear leg. Attach the side piece, which is still difficult. Then attach the end of the leg to the hip joint. Add a larger ring to the main post. For the left front leg, add 2 rings to the main post. Then attach the leg to the main post and hip joint. Add final rings to the hip joints. Add the side piece to the body of the horse. You should also attach the shoulder piece, which Ed forgot to do. Next, grab 4 rubber bands and cut each at an angle. Stack them together and try to get them into a slot in a wide curved piece. Ed opted to first insert 2 rubber bands and then add a third. He did not use the 4th. It's a tight squeeze. Fold the bands in half and insert into an oval piece. This becomes the tail of the horse. Place the assembly on the back of the horse in slots that hold the back legs in place. Unfortunately, Ed couldn't actually lock the tail piece completely in position. Another U-shaped piece is placed behind the neck of the horse to lock the front legs in place. The piece is not symmetrical, so make sure you have it in the correct orientation. The horse is ready to run. Legonath is doing his final inspection. At this point, Ed noticed that he hadn't attached at least one of the shoulders, and it was backwards. To fix this, not only will he have to take off the legs, but also the gear. Fortunately, through the magic of editing, we can skip all of that. Ed had to fiddle with it for quite a while to get it working. He didn't even notice when Legonath stole a rubber band. Again. Finally, Ed was able to get the horse to run.
Hey!
He then wound the rubber band too tightly and broke something. This required a major disassembly to get at the main gear. But once that was done, it was fairly easy to replace the broken pieces and then reassemble everything. We moved to a coffee table for the final demonstration. Ed can't get the horse to move on its own, but with some assistance, he can get it to walk. Gallop apace, you fiery-footed steed. Well, we'll leave it at that and say goodbye. Stay tuned for the next kit. Legonath really likes those rubber bands.